A new football league is set to kick off next month with the launch of the Philippine Premier League. The PPL gives club football a reboot with a competitive format that's financially viable for clubs and will give priority to their fans. So far, 11 teams have expressed interest to join the newly formed league. And joining me this morning to talk about the Philippine Premier League is its commissioner, Mr. Bernie Sumayaw. So Bernie, good morning and welcome to Sports
Good morning, Andre. Good morning.
Thank you for being on the show.
You're most welcome.
Sir, okay, so the inaugural season of the Philippine Premier League, or the PPL, kicks off in late March, and we now know that the league is sanctioned by the Philippine Football Federation. So anong, syempre hindi mo may iwasan na ma-compare to eh. Anong pinagkaiba kagad nitong Philippine Premier League sa Philippines Football League, sa PFL?
Maraming fundamental differences, no? Let me just go through some of them.
Go ahead.
The first thing is that we are now basically an independent organization. We have the license to operate the league, but the league is still owned by the federation. So the difference between us and the PFL are many. First of all, we moved away from the franchise system,
yes,
which they used to implement.
Implement in the
Yeah, so
PFL.
we moved to a participation agreement instead of a franchise.
Okay,
So
that's huge.
it'll be a lot less for the teams to come in to participate. So that's a lot of cost savings from them. The second thing is we've done away with the home and away, which a lot of teams have been complaining about because of the costs involved. Instead, we will have centralized matches. So we will bring these matches for like 2 or 3 weeks to a certain province, and then we're going to have a really big event there. And then, you know, hopefully that'll move to a home and away sometime in the future. The other fundamental difference is we're increasing the number of teams. We plan to have at least 8 teams to participate this year versus 6. But the biggest difference is that we have full media coverage this year versus none at all.
At all,
last 2 years of the PFL.
Yeah.
So we've done a deal, as most people know, with ESPN 5 Plus, and they are going to do a live telecast every Saturday from 7 to 9. There will be a live telecast, and also we will have a live stream on.
The other,
Sorry about this.
Nabanggit mo na, pero okay. Huwag mo na ulitin.
So let me just talk about the platforms.
Go ahead. Okay.
So we have free TV, pay TV, live stream, and print to go with the whole.
Okay.
The whole.
You mentioned 8 teams in the inaugural season. 11 teams have expressed their interest, but you did mention nga na 8 teams ang sure na dito sa inaugural season ng Philippine Premier League. Can we know the participating teams?
Actually, we're going to make an announcement on the 1st of March. The reason is that we have a very stringent pre-qualifying process versus before. So there were many problems with teams that were pulling out, and financially, because they could not support themselves. So we're taking a little bit more time to make sure that these teams truly
are prepared and can really commit.
And be competitive.
Be competitive, of course. And this is the inaugural season of the Philippine Premier League.
Correct.
But not a little bit, kaya hindi mo mabigyan ng kahit isa, 1 or 2 teams that are sure in the bag na?
Well, what I can say is that the teams that participated last year, there were 6 teams that were left
in the PFL.
In the PFL, 2 of which have then since moved out. So those 4 that were remaining have all expressed interest to join the league.
Okay. And what will be the format of this? Because, like what you said, iba yung format nito sa PFL. So, and you are adapting the Asian Football Federation,
yes,
correct?
AFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
The AFC Confederation rules, yung AFC rules. Can you tell us more about this? How you are adapting the rules and applying it to the Philippine Premier League?
Yeah, actually, the PFL was also doing the same because this is the gateway to go to the Asian Football Confederation group stage for Champions League.
That's right.
And AFC Cup.
Yes.
So therefore, we have to do the rules and regulations that are in line in case whoever wins won't have a problem moving into the AFC. Yeah. So this year though, we're doing a triple round robin format. So there will be 3 legs, basically, and with a break in each leg.
Yeah.
Because there was no break last year.
Tuloy-tuloy yun eh. Oo, tuloy-tuloy yun eh.
Kasi the players also, they need time to,
yeah.
you know, if they get
recover,
hurt
of
or
course.
injured,
Yeah.
So we're trying to do that season, and we also have the Paulino Alcantara Cup, which is our version of the cup, you know. So,
Okay.
So that's going to follow until November, right before the SEA Games starts.
Sir Bernie, the PPL wants to engage the fans here. And you mentioned may mga
Absolutely.
events, di ba? So
Yeah.
may mga concerts ba? May festivals? How will you get to, get the fans involved? Because there are a lot of Filipino football fans, but how can you get them engaged and sustain that engagement?
Before we got involved with the PPL, we studied the market very well. I have had experience doing the Thailand Premier League for quite a number of years. So one of those that a proven formula is to mix music with sports. When I went to watch the games at Panad a few months ago, the Suzuki Cup, I noticed that the demographics of the people who actually watch are around from 10 years old to 18 years old.
Mga bata.
Yeah, and they wanted to have a festive
Of
atmosphere.
course.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we're doing. So we're bringing on select matches, not on all matches.
Okay.
We will have concerts right after the football match.
Thank you, sir. That will really engage the fans. Thank you. I'm excited for this. Hope to see you again next time. Again, we just had Philippine Premier League Commissioner, Mr. Bernie Sumayao.